Hello people, Snow Crash here. I've got a terrific little blaze farm to show you today. Now I've tried to keep this farm as simple as possible using some interesting properties of slime blocks and mob AI, and it gets the job done really well. I'm sure some of you out there will improve on it and add all the extra stuff and things you might need. So the first thing you're going to need is a blaze spawner, and you'll find one of those in a nether fortress. So once you've found your spawner, you're going to need to disable it. One way to do that is to build a 7x7 platform around it, like this. Once you've done that, come over, put lava in the middle, and then you're going to put some torches around it, like this. 2 in each corner and 1 in the centre. Around here in the centre, corner, and one last one there. Now that'll prevent the blazes from spawning and let you get on with the job of building the farm. The orientation of this farm is critical and you need to build it facing east. You can do that by pressing F3 and the red line is the direction of east. Okay, once you're facing east, you're going to come over to this corner here and come down 3 blocks like this. Come out towards you 1 block and off to the side 1 block. Get rid of these guys. Alright, now we're going to step down a staircase 5 blocks, like this. Okay, we're going to build a 7 block staircase next to it going up, like this. Once you've finished doing that, I want you to come around to the other side and extend this out 8 blocks. So in other words, a total of 9. When you're finished, it'll look like this. Now come around to the high side and we're going to add some extra blocks on the back like this, all the way across. We're going to extend out 2 like this and put a block on top. Okay, come across to the other side, come out 1 block, and then we're going to come out 3 extra ones like this and put 1 on top. Put down some powered rails like this, all the way along, regular rail in the corner, powered rail, and then 2 activator rails like this, and then delete the top activator rail, so you have 1 on a 45. Put another block on top like that. Alright, now we're going to put down powered rails on all of these in this direction like this, come up, and as we get to the top, we're going to put an activator rail and then another activator rail and delete it. So we're left with that configuration. Keep doing it for all of them and you'll end up with something like this. I want you to come underneath here and put down levers all the way across so that you're powering the activator rail and the powered rails like that. Sometimes block updates don't work properly. You'll need to come over, delete the powered rail and reinsert it, and it's all cool. Come over to this other powered rail here and we're going to light it up by putting a lever there and there. Then we're going to get underneath and put a lever in the center. We're just going to fix this rail here as it hasn't powered up, delete it and add it again, and it's all good. Alright, I want you to put half slabs along the top here. And then I want you to come up 2 blocks and out 1 and put a row of slime blocks along like this. Okay, we're going to come around the back here and put a row of glass along like this. Now I want you to come over to the back side here and put an extra row of blocks next to those powered rails like that. Come over to the slime blocks and I want you to bring out a lower half slab like that and bring it across all the way. Now come around to the other side now and we're going to make the dropper tube by doing some blocks, not there, we're going to do blocks here, and we're just going to make a little tube like this, and that one's done. Bring out some glass across here like that, get rid of that one. And we're going to put some more blocks there and 3 blocks there, and over the other side we're going to do the same, and that's done as well. We're just going to put a little roof on here by coming up 3 blocks and out 2 like that. Get rid of those 2 there. All done. Now we're going to come over and we're going to put a wall around this whole thing. It doesn't have to be glass, but that's what it's going to be for this. So basically you're just going to fill all this in all the way around and you'll end up with something like this. Glass all the way around, looks nice, stops the blazes from spilling outside the farm. Now we're going to come over and add our crusher and killing floor. Now I'm going to freeze the video here because after the tutorial was made, we discovered that the crusher and the killing floor needed to be lower by 2 blocks. So what I want you to do is add an extra couple of blocks to that tube as shown here, and that will make this thing perform a lot better and not have any problems. Okay, so after you've done that, you're going to place 3 pistons down like this. Then you're going to put an upper half slab on the top piston, a full block on the middle piston, and a lower half slab on the bottom piston. I want you to bring down this tube with some glass like this. I'm going to come down a total of 6. Okay. Get rid of those 2. And now we're going to put a floor on the bottom of it like this. Doesn't have to be anything specific, just as long as it is something for you to stand on. All right. Knock out these blocks here and put lower half slabs in. And that'll let you get a little bit of a better shot at the blazes when you need to kill them. We're going to put a roof on, and we'll do it like this. Provide us some extra protection. You may want to completely enclose this thing. Okay, we're going to come around the back of those pistons and build the redstone for our crusher. First we need to make a little platform that's 2 wide and 7 blocks deep like this. Okay, come over, put a block here. Spin around, and we're going to put down some comparators like this. 1, 2, 3, turn around, and another 3 next to those. Put some redstone dust on the end. Come over here, put a redstone torch on the side like that. Some dust into this piston here, like that. And now we're going to put a block out like that and another block up. We're going to put a redstone repeater on 4 ticks there facing into that block. We're going to put a redstone torch on top of it and then another block on top of the torch like this. Then we're going to put a block up diagonally and a redstone torch on the side here. And we're going to bring 2 blocks out from the top piston like this and drop some redstone dust on top. That's pretty much it. And a piece of dust there, and that'll start it up. And your crusher's going to work a little bit like this. Alright, that looks like it's working well. Come up to the top of the tube here and add an extra 4 blocks like that. And I think I'm going to make the timing a little better here by adding an extra couple of comparators. So add 2 blocks on the end here like this, and get rid of the dust, put another comparator there, and put some dust on the end, and that'll make sure they're more crushed than less crushed. Okay, so here comes the fun bit. We're going to come around to this rail and put a cart on it. Start it up. And we're going to come into here and we're going to put a cart along each of the rails like this. Alrighty, that's looking good, and now we can get rid of this platform, get rid of the lava and just knock out all the blocks. I also suggest putting 2 solid blocks on top of the spawner to prevent any blazes from spawning on the spawner. Now we're just going to come over and tidy this up by putting 2 glass blocks there, a solid block there, 4 along the back here, and 1 there and 1 over the other side here. Now back down at the collection area, you can smash a block out there, put a hopper in facing into a chest, and that'll collect all your drops. So by now you'll probably have blazes spawning. They're collected by the minecarts, dropped into that holding area there, and then another minecart picks them up one at a time, drops them down the chute where they're crushed to half a heart, ready for you to kill. Now here's a really important point that you need to listen to. When you're killing the blazes, you need to kill them in one hit. If you don't, the blaze will aggro, and furthermore, it will actually aggro all blazes within 50 blocks. This is a real problem because you're going to have blazes fighting each other, fireballs flying around, and potentially destroying minecarts and the spawner. So choose a suitable weapon when you're killing them that they will be killed in one hit. Now, they should definitely already be at half a heart, so that shouldn't be a problem. If you do have a situation where you aggro a blaze, you'll know it's aggroed because you'll see fire starting to glow around it. If that happens, my suggestion is to leave the area straight away and let them all de-aggro. So there you have it, people. An easy to build blaze farm, which gets the job done. So I hope you enjoyed this, and remember to check the description down below for any extra information and the world download. This has been Snow Crash. I'll catch you later. Cheers.